New Zealand's South Island, whilst having a larger landmass than the North Island, has only about a quarter of New Zealand's total population of about 4.4 million. It is a land of wide open spaces. The topography, with its sharp mountain peaks such as the Southern Alps, owes much to tectonic plate movements. As with the North Island, it is a country with outstanding landscape, and like nowhere else on Earth. Vibrant Christchurch is a city in transition following the devastating earthquakes of 2010 and 2011. The earthquake damage is slowly being rebuilt with interesting new structures. The cathedral is just one of the buildings which suffered considerable damage when its 63-metre high spire collapsed. It has not been decided yet whether to restore or replace this building, but meanwhile worshippers can utilise the recently built cardboard cathedral. This is the 185 empty chairs, a memorial to those that lost their lives during the earthquake. Christchurch's Botanic Gardens, with a museum in the background. The Avon. Alpine ash. Heading west towards Arthur's Pass. Lake Pearson. The Kea is the world's only mountain parrot. Moving on to the Banks Peninsula. The Banks Peninsula was created by two enormous volcanic eruptions about 8 million years ago. Harbours and bays radiate from its centre, giving it a kind of cogwheel shape. Cass Bay on the Banks Peninsula. Charteris Bay. St Patrick's, historic church in Akaroa. The beautiful Akaroa Harbour. Leaving the beautiful and birdwatchers' paradise of the Banks Peninsula, it's now to the Mount Cook National Park. Lake Pukaki, seen from Peter's Lookout. The Southern Alps, the backbone of New Zealand's South Island. Mount Cook, New Zealand's highest mountain, at 3,754 metres. Governor's Bushwalk. Leaving Mount Cook, we head towards Dunedin. Lake Benmore. Interesting rock formations near Duntroon. Fletcher Lodge at Dunedin. Dunedin's railway station, built between 1903 and 1906. The town hall, with St Paul's Cathedral to the left. The first church of Otago. Standing on top of a hill with gorgeous views, this Gothic Revival mansion was built in 1871 by Dunedin banker, merchant and Member of Parliament William Lanark to impress his wife, who descended from French nobility. It didn't bring him much happiness, however. After the first two wives died, his third was rumoured to be having an affair with his son. Lanark shot himself in the committee room in Parliament in 1898. His son later followed suit. The view from the top of Lanark Castle. Otago Harbour. After Dunedin, it's a visit to the Catlins Forest Park. Nugget Point. Walking in the Catlins Forest, we see three small but lovely waterfalls. Purakanari Falls, followed by Mataya Falls, and then Horseshoe Falls. A view from Florence Hill Lookout. Curio Bay. The yellow-eyed penguin is one of the world's rarest penguins. A half-an-hour walk takes us to the Cathedral Caves, only accessible at low tide. From Invercargill, it's a short flight to Stewart Island. "85% of Stewart Island is given over to a national park and is a bird sanctuary of international repute. A short water taxi ride from Stewart Island is the bird sanctuary of Ulva Island.
Last tone.
Leaving Ulva and Stewart Islands and returning to Invercargill. To Te Arnu, the gateway to the Fiordland National Park. The southwest's unspoilt coast. On the road to Te Arnu. Lake Manapori.
Mirror Lakes.
The kea seems to have little fear of man and will even perch on a wing mirror, no doubt expecting some food.
Milford Sound.
It is easy to see why about 500,000 visitors a year visit this location. In Milford Sound there is an underwater observatory where one can get a glimpse of life under the waves. This is known as the chasm. En route to Doubtful Sound. To get there, one must first take a 1-hour trip aboard a catamaran across Lake Manapouri. Then it is a 40-minute ride over Wilmot Pass to reach the boarding point at Deep Cove, where the tour of Doubtful Sound begins. Doubtful Sound is 3 times the length of Milford and 10 times the area. It also receives far fewer visitors. Unfortunately, our visit coincides with a rainy day, not unusual when one considers it rains 2 days in every 3. Doubtful Sound was so named by Captain Cook, who thought that it would be doubtful if the winds would be sufficient to blow his ship back out to sea. Rocks, occupied by a colony of southern fur seals, where Doubtful Sound meets the Tasman Sea. Leaving Doubtful Sound behind, we drive to the tourist resort of Queenstown to catch our plane to Auckland and then home. Thank you for watching this video. Goodbye.